evening, ladies and gentlemen. Dan Snyder here to bring you tonight's action for Stoughton Media Access Cable between the Stoughton Black Knights and the Sharon Eagles. Before we get to tonight's tip-off, let's meet the starters for Stoughton. Stoughton, the away team, wearing the all-black, white numerals, orange trim. The home team, Sharon, white with maroon numerals, gold trim. Opening tip-off, won by Sharon. In the hands of Leicester High, who quickly goes for three, no good. Philemon with the rebound. This is the second meeting between these two ball teams. Stoughton, easily their highest scoring offensive performance of the season last time out at home against Sharon, scoring 91 points, including an impressive effort from Cam Andrews, who's building off a performance from last time against North Attleboro, but against Sharon, easily their highest scorer with 26, including 5 from beyond the arc. So for Stoughton to have success that they had all season, look for the three ball to be there for them all night. Three ball no good from Sharon, and the rebound from High as he goes to the line for two, or for one now after the and one. They're going to call that foul on the floor. Leicester High will inbound. And not sure of that defensive strategy, leaving Lorquette all by himself in the corner, but luckily for Stoughton, no good. Scoreless ball game here, just over a minute has passed. Quick foul against Sharon, that was Leicester High, his first. Sharon's first of the game. Andrews to inbound. All the way out to a Jean Roux at the top of the key. Swings it to Andrews, Andrew goes up. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Cam Andrews, and he's got 3 early, Stoughton's first points of the game. And a quick steal from Roux. Stoughton clears the way. Defensive miscommunication from Sharon on that play as Roux goes to the bucket. 5-0 here, 6:45 left in the first. Sanda drawing the tough task of against Lorquette tonight. And the ball stolen away by Andrews, finds the hands of Lee, and back to Andrews as he takes it up the other side of the court. Lorquette against Montero, goes over the top, no good. Rebound Leicester High, Sharon back the other way. Now Lorquette. Out to Montero. Montero for 3, no good. Rebound for Sharon, over to Lorquette. Lorquette working hard down low. One too many steps for Lorquette. It'll be Stoughton ball. And a quick timeout from Sharon. 5-0 here, 6:18 left in the first. We mentioned last time out against these Sharon Eagles, Stoughton putting up 91 impressive points, easily their highest offensive output of the season. Even though Lorquette still put up an impressive performance for Sharon, again, another double-double, going 20-10. But the pace of that ball game was clearly high-scoring offense and not a lot of defense, so Sharon looking to avenge that loss, down 5 early. Coming out of the timeout, starters remain on the floor for both teams. And as we mentioned, the two records of these two teams, both on the outside looking in as far as the playoff picture goes. 10 wins gets you into the playoffs, and both the teams ran out of games. So it won't be possible for either team to make it to the playoffs. So just looking to build off of their season performance, look toward the future. Maybe we'll see some mix-ups in the lineups. For right now, starters remain on the floor as Lorquette drives. Acrobatic shot, no good, but he'll go to the line after the foul. Lorquette will go to the line for 2. Good on the first. No good on the second. 5-1, 5:53 left in the first here. Andrews guarded by Montero. Drives right, kicks it over to Roux. Roux finds Lee in the corner, goes up. Bang! 3 points, Justin Lee. 8-1 here. Stoughton with the early lead. Sharon beating the press, Lorquette in the corner. Guarded by Lee now. Stoughton liking to keep the defensive matchups fresh against Lorquette, giving him a different guy to look at. Tarlin wanted the three, couldn't get the shot off. Lorquette no good, guarded by Philemon now. And kick it out to Leicester High. He'll reset the offense. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Montero in the corner, finds Lorquette down low, spin move, goes up with the right, can't get it to go down, but he'll go back to the line. 2 more foul shots coming for Malik Lorquette. Foul goes against Justin Lee, his first, third of the game for Stoughton. Front iron, no good on the first attempt from Lorquette. One for 2 from the line for Lorquette there. He's got 2 in this ball game. Sharon's only 2 points, as Stoughton will look to answer. Colin Sanda up top, finds Philemon. Philemon over 3 Sharon Eagles, still gets the shot to go. His first 2 points of the ball game is Sharon quickly back on the attack. Leicester High will look to make something happen up top. Finds Lorquette over to Montero, back to High. High does not use the screen. It's Max Tarlin down low out to Lorquette. Lorquette given the space, no good. Sanda on the rebound, pushing the ball up the floor over to Lee. Sanda wanted to shoot, drives instead, no good off the bottom of the backboard. It'll be Leicester High coming down with the rebound. Taking it all the way, going with the left, no good. Strong rebound from Cam Andrews. Keeping the tempo, very high pace in this game so far. Andrews and Montero go down to the floor after that attempt. Philemon with a tough rebound. Puts it back up, no good, but he'll go to the line. First foul against Max Tarlin in this ball game, second against Sharon. First free throw, no good from Philemon. Game starting to take a similar pace to the last time out in Stoughton. A lot of high energy, just the shots aren't falling this game. Second free throw is good. And David Bell will make his first appearance in the ball game. Same 5 remain for Sharon. Tarlin feeding Lorquette. Lorquette going strong to the bucket. Lee tried to take the charge, and he felt that one as he comes up a little gingerly. And Lorquette will go to the line for the and one opportunity. Fourth foul against Stoughton in this ball game. 11-4, just under 4 minutes to go. Free throw good from Lorquette. The only scorer right now for Sharon. He's got 5. Stoughton doing a little better job spreading the ball around. A little more distributive scoring. As Rue shakes off Leicester High, goes to the bucket, and these loose rims, not very forgiving as that ball just can't find the bottom of the net. And a little bit of miscommunication as the ball was tipped. Lorquette will recover in the backcourt, bring it back over. Spin move to the right. Good move. Just can't get the ball to fall. And that foul will go against Lorquette. That's his first, Sharon's third. Max Tarlin will take a seat, and Dimitri Moisus will check into the ball game as David Bell gets his first bucket of the game. Leicester directs traffic against this 2-2-1 press from Stoughton, looking to keep the tempo up. As Moisus drives, goes to the right, gets it to roll. And someone other than Malik Lorquette has scored for the Eagles tonight. 13-7, 2:45 left in the first. Rue rises from three, no good. Nothing but air on that one. Luckily for him, the Sharon faithful hasn't come out tonight, so he won't hear anything from the crowd on that one. Coming into the ball game for Sharon is 24, Alex Kaufman. He has the ball. And a strong basket. 13-9 here, 2:15 in the first. That's Bell on the outside to Rue. Rue kicks it out to Furman, finds Sanda. Sanda wants to shoot, does. Front iron, no good. And a little miscommunication from Furman and Andrews there. Ball finds the hands of Fitzhenry, and Andrews suffers the foul. First foul against Andrews, fifth against Stoughton early here in the first half. Sharon again beating the press. Lorquette up top. Finds Fitzhenry. Outside to Moises, good for three. Just like that, we've got a 1-point ball game, 13-12 here, 1:45 left in the first. Moises' 5th points of the game. Gets the rebound. And a strong outlet pass, and just like that, Sharon's taking the lead, 14-13. Galvin not happy, giving some instruction to Rue. Stoughton looking to slow things down a little bit here. Don't want to get into a track meet right now. Andrews guarded closely by Kaufman. And a block from Lorquette. Sharon back the other way. Lorquette with the ball now. Sharon swinging it around. Nowhere to go, and Andrews gets called for his 2nd foul. And he's not happy about it. Checking into the game is number 11, Josh Kochi, making his first appearance of the ball game. Sharon to inbound. Finds Fitzhenry. Andrews over pursues. Sharon has numbers. Out to Moises. Furman too late with the hand in his face. 17-13 here. Another 3 from Dimitri, his 2nd of the game. He's got 8. And just like that, Sharon's got a new leading scorer. And now the matchup we all wanted to see, Lorquette against Andrews. But it's now Bell back to Andrews. Fitzhenry switches. Andrews drives. Turnaround floater with one hand goes. 2-point ball game here. Shot clock turned off. Sharon will look the hole for the last shot. Slowing things down as Fitzhenry drives. Kicks it out to Moises. Guarded closely by Bell. Over to Fitzhenry. Fitzhenry rises. Front iron, no good. And a scuffle for the ball. It finds the hands of Fitzhenry. Fitzhenry goes up. Off the iron, no good. Kochi's got numbers. Finds Andrews. Can't get the shot away. Didn't fall anyway. And after it seemed that Stoughton had this game in their possession early, Sharon crawling back and fighting back. Up by 2 now. 17-15 as we close out the first. Same 5 on the floor for Stoughton that ended the first quarter as we start the second. Sanda with the ball now. Andrews and Bell on the wing. Furman down low. Philemon down low. And Josh Kochi to round out the 5. Early foul against Aaron Strong. His first, Sharon's 6th of the half. And a good pass to Bell, just not able to finish. Lorquette comes away with it, 2-on-2 now. As Kochi smartly gets out of the way, I wouldn't want to be posterized either. Lorquette has been known to throw it down, had 2 dunks against Stoughton back in Stoughton just a month ago. Lays that one in for 2. Sharon back up by 4. Three ball from David Bell, good. And good to see some scoring coming from him. He's been quiet as of late, but he's got 5 in this game. It's Aiden Kane. Now Lorquette in the middle. Over to Strong. Strong nowhere to go, finds Fitzhenry. Over to Moises. Moises just out of the outstretched arms of Kochi. Back to Moises. And a ball stripped from Dimitri as it'll bounce off of him, go out of bounds. It'll be Stoughton ball here, down by 1. Sanda directing traffic up top, guarded by Strong. Goes Strong to the hole. Shot no good, blocked from Strong. He'll lead the break and find Lorquette. Gets the shot to roll, tries to claim the hop step, but Euro doesn't work at the high school level, and he'll get called for the travel. We'll be back at the Stoughton's ball here. Sanda up top. Philemon off the screen from Andrews, gets it back to Andrews. Andrews goes left, rises with the left, it's good. Stoughton regains the lead. Andrews has 7, Stoughton up by 1. Sharon again beating the press, and that's going to be a trend that they're going to have to do for the remainder of this ball game. The Stoughton's very active on defense, very aggressive. Lorquette guarded by 3 Black Knights, finds Moises in the corner, rattles in and out. And Andrews leading the break on the go route. Streaking down the court, gets rewarded, goes to the bucket for 2, and Stoughton's up by 3. Aiden Kane on the wing. Finds Kaufman up top. Kaufman to Strong. Strong driving. Josh Kochi will get called for this foul off the ball. That'll be Stoughton's 7th foul against them, and for the remainder of the first half, Sharon will be shooting free throws. Subbing into the game for Stoughton is number 1, Ajan Rue, and number 3, Justin Lee. Bell and Sanda will take a seat. First free throw, no good. Off back iron. Now is Jean Roux. Guarded by Strong. That's Kochi in the corner. Back to Roux. Roux rises for 3. Good. 25-19. Stoughton starting to cushion their lead a little more now. As Lorquette fights through the double team. Finds Kane in the corner. No good. Again, Andrews streaking down the court. Couldn't find the pass there. And Strong sliding about 5 to 10 feet on the floor. You could hear that all the way down the street. As Strong looks down at his hand, seems to have been cut up, but you know, he's a strong kid. He'll be staying in this ball game. Meanwhile, Lorquette going to the line for 2.
18 foul. Lorquette line for Eagle for 2 shots.
Foul goes against Stevens Philemon. His 2nd, Stoughton's 8th. Lorquette no good from the first. And Philemon will take a seat with the 2 fouls early. David Bell checking back into the game. Second from Lorquette is good. He's got 8, tying teammate Dimitri Moises for the team high. As Jean Roux shakes off Strong, but Strong recovers nicely with the block. Gets the ball back after the wayward pass from Fitzhenry, and Bell rises left, converts it. Shot's good, foul's good. He'll go to the line for 1.
Eagle foul on Aiden Kane is first. From the team, go to the line for Black Knights with 1 shot.
Bell will go to the line for 1. No good. He'll stay at 7 points in this game so far. And Kochi doing a good job bouncing the ball off of, bouncing the ball off the Sharon defender, and he'll get the ball back. Inbound pass all the way near half court to Justin Lee. It looked like a walk. Ref not happy, or head coach Andrew Ferguson not happy with it. John at the ref as Bell sinks the 2. And Stoughton over pursuing now on the attack, but gets back. It's Fitzhenry up top. Finds Kane, who finds Lorquette. Back down low, over to Lorquette. Rise is no good. Justin Lee will get called for the foul. That's Justin Lee's third, and not a player you want in foul trouble. While his offensive stats aren't the greatest, he's more of a defensive weapon for Stoughton here, using that long frame and large body, but he'll take a seat. First free throw good from Lorquette. Second is also good. Lorquette the first to reach double digits in terms of individual scoring here. He's got 10, 29-22, just over 4 minutes left in the first half. It's Sanda down low, out to Bell. Bell rises for three, no good. Rebound falls out of the hand of Greg Furman, and that ball will go back to Sharon. Sharon yet again beating the press, strong on the attack, and all the way to the hole. Foul will go against Greg Furman. That's his first. Free throw's good, 29-25. Andrews down low, turnaround jumper, no good. Bell with the rebound. Bell goes up strong, gets fouled. Foul will go against Max Tarlett. That's his second, sixth against Sharon here. Bell's first free throw off the right side of the iron, no good. Second free throw, no good. And Andrews pursues on the rebound, puts it up, no good. And a foul on the floor against Sharon will go against Aiden Kane. Now both teams will be shooting. Stoughton going to the line for 1-1. It'll be Greg Furman taking the shots.
Greg Furman at the line for the Black Knights. 1-1.
First free throw from Furman is good. His first points of the game. Second free throw, back iron, no good. As Kane will lead the attack, go all the way to the bucket. Can't get it to spin home. Furman comes down with the rebound, and Rue will lead the attack. Behind the back, nothing doing there. In fact, gets called for the travel. As Furman will take a seat, and Ruben Gonzalez will check into the ball game for the first time tonight. 30-25, 3:15 left in the first half. It's Kaufman. Now Fitzhenry up top, over to Kaufman. Sharon forced to take the outside shot. That's Jimmy Fitzhenry for three, his first bucket of the game. And Sharon doing a good job keeping their big men for Sharon out of the paint and keeping the ball from going down low. And Sharon relying on their outside shooting. And so far, they've gone shot for shot almost with Stoughton here. 30-28, 2:30 left. Andrews driving. No good on the left, but the putback by Bell, no good. And Andrew Ferguson on the sideline for Sharon getting very vocal, not happy with his team's rebounding performance. And that'll be the third foul against Max Tarlin as Ruben Gonzalez will go to the line for the 1-and-1. First free throw front iron, good. And Lorquette will check back into the ball game for what will likely be the remainder of the first half. Second free throw, no good. Ball batted up in the air from Bell. Santa comes down with it. Out to Rue, no good.
Red again.
It's Stoughton doing a very impressive job on the offensive boards. Andrews not able to get the three to go. Lorquette will come down with the rebound. Into Kaufman. Corner three from Fitzhenry, no good. Aiden Kane comes down with the rebound, and Lorquette will be driving, and he's got a full head of steam to the bucket. There's not really a lot to do to stop him. Lorquette's 12th points of the ball game, leading scorer for both sides here. His team's up by 1. Andrew guarded by Kaufman. Kaufman goes to the, or Andrews goes to the bucket, excuse me, gets the left hand to go. Andrews has 11, the leading scorer in the Hockomock League so far with just over 19 points a game with just a few games left in the season. Corner three, Jimmy Fitzhenry's good. Got ourselves a tie ball game, 33 all, 109 left in the second. Andrews guarded by Kaufman. Andrews over the top. No good. 1 minute remaining in the first half here. Lorquette wanted the three, smartly drives, gets pushed from behind, no call. Stoughton coming back the other way. Andrews drives, and that ball looked like it was on the way down from Andrews as he puts it high off the arc and glass, high arc off the glass, but no good. They'll give Lorquette the clean block on that play. And he'll be rewarded on the other end. And he'll be shooting free throws. Stoughton head coach John Galvin pleading his case, but you can tell by the expression on his face he's not happy with the result. And Lorquette, no good from the line. Is Stoughton subbing, or Sharon subbing everybody but the shooter here. Checking into the ball game, Leicester High, Alec Filipkowski making his first appearance of the game. Javon Montero and Dmitry Moises coming back into the game. Second free throw, good from Sharon, from Lorquette there. They've got the 1 point lead, 34-33, 30 seconds left, 6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Moises, as quickly as he checks into the game, gets called for the foul, but only his first. But nonetheless, Stoughton will be at the line shooting 1-and-1. And then Filipkowski will take a seat. So will Montero, as Fitzhenry and Aiden Kane check back into the game. Sando will be at the line shooting 1-and-1. First free throw, no good. Kane comes away with the rebound, finds Leicester High. Aggressive to the bucket. Leicester goes to the right. It's good, his first points of the game. And Sanda and Andrews slowing things up. They'll look for the last shot here. Their team down 3 with 10 seconds to go. Ruben Gonzalez top of the key for 3, no good. Leicester High comes down with the rebound, gets the shot away. I don't think that shot was more than 10 feet off the ground, hits back iron, rolls out. And Sharon will go into the half with a 3-point lead, 36-33, and we'll be back for the second half in just a few minutes. And welcome back to the second half. We have Stoughton down by 3 to Sharon here at Sharon High School. Dan Snyder to give you tonight's play-by-play for Stoughton Media Access. Sharon will start off with the ball on offense to start off the second half. And a quick 3, Jimmy Fitzhenry. Good for 3. He's got 9 tonight, 6 in the first, adds 3 very quickly to start the second. And a bit of a back and forth game to start off. Stoughton taking the early lead early in the first. Stoughton then relinquishing that lead. And a deep 3, reaching Moises, his third 3 of the game, and very quickly, not the start you want from your defense if you're Stoughton, and John Galvin quickly calling a timeout. Sharon quickly breaking out to a 9-point lead here. Only 33 seconds have passed, and they've already let up 6 points. We mentioned a bit of a back and forth ball game at the start of the broadcast, or at the start of the game. Stoughton up big, Sharon crawling back, and then going a bit back and forth. No team really wanted to give up the bigger lead. But now Sharon taking control earlier on in the second half. No surprise here for Stoughton, leading scorer across the board. Cam Andrews, 11 points. David Bell followed with 9. But then on the other side of the ball, some pretty even scoring. Lorquette, no surprise, leading the way with 13. Fitzhenry had 6 in the first, now with 9. Dimitri Moises had 8, now with 11 for the Eagles. Andrews will inbound to Jean Roux. Starting 5, back on the floor for Stoughton, minus David Bell. He did not start the game, but he started the second half. An impressive performance from here. I mentioned he had 9. As Roux arrives, kicks it out to Sanda. Sanda no good. Rebound finds Leicester High. Sanda and Roux leading the press. Sharon out of the press. Moises feed the hot hand if he's got it, no good. Bit of a heat check there. The ball falls to the floor and Bell corrals it. And Roux will drive, kick out to Philemon. And Sanda drives and is swallowed up by Lorquette, but escapes the long reach. Not sure how he got that shot up, but he did. Stoughton down by 7. Shot attempt no good. Stoughton will come back the other way. Andrews finds Roux. Roux for 3, no good. And Philemon comes down with the rebound, fighting off Lorquette. But the ball squirts out of his hands. They'll go back to Sharon. 42-35, 6:19 left in the third. There's Montero on the left side, guarded by Bell. Out to Moises. Now High. High up top, guarded by Roux. And Roux reaches.
And the foul is on Roux, his second, first on the team.
Well, if this second half is any indication of how the first half went, a lot of fouls are going to be called, and this ball game will take a much slower pace. Both teams equaling 19 fouls combined. And Fitzhenry good from 3. Shrugs his shoulders as he gets off the other side of the court. And Fitzhenry has scored all of his points via the 3 tonight. He's got 12. Roux down low, nowhere to go, out to Andrews. Andrews from about 25, it's good. Silence the scoring a little bit here. And quickly comes away with a steal. But Sharon will keep possession here. Andrews adding to his point total. He's got 14 in this game so far. Montero up top, guarded by Bell. Now High. Swinging around to Moises. Moises drives, goes with the right off the left side. It's good. Moises now has 13 as Roux drives and foul on the floor before the shot attempt.
Eagles foul is on Leicester High, his second.
That'll be Leicester High's second foul and the second on the team. First on the team. Steal from Lorquette. Wanted to take it all the way, couldn't keep possession, and falls into the side and almost falls into the barrel. A little bit of playful banter from Montero as he pushes him to the side. Nonetheless, Stoughton will take over. Down 7. Excuse me, down 9. Jean Roux looking for somewhere to go. Doesn't take the screen from Bell, instead takes it by himself. Long arms of Lorquette preventing the 3-ball from Bell. Bell tries to shake him loose, but kicks it out to Roux. Now up top to Andrews. He'll shoot from out there. Doesn't convert. Sanda with the rebound. Wants to go right back up. Does. Ball rattles home. Sanda doing all of his scoring in the second half so far. He's got 4. And a quick steal from Bell off Montero. And he'll go. But nowhere to go. Lorquette with the block. Sends it right back. And he'll reward himself the other way and falls into the ref as he converts for 2, back to a 9-point lead. Lorquette's first points of the second half here. He's got 15.
Eagles foul on Javon Montero, his first, second on the team.
Second team foul against Sharon. These whistle-happy referees.
Eagles replacing Lester High and Javon Montero.
Montero will take a seat along with Lester High. Aaron Strong checking back into the ball game alongside Alex Kaufman. And Justin Lee back into the game for the Black Knights along with Josh Kochi. Sanda rises from just outside the free throw line. It's good. He's got 6. Stoughton's got a 7-point deficit to deal with here late in the third quarter. Strong drives against Kochi. Nothing doing. Gets his own rebound there. Aaron Strong with his 6 points of the ball game. And back to a 9-point lead. Sanda from almost the same spot that he just made his last basket from converts. And he's got 8. Lorquette at the top to Fitzhenry. Now Kaufman swings it over to Strong. Strong driving. Takes about 5.5 steps, but he'll get called for the foul. And he'll go to the line for 1.
And the foul is on Josh Kochi, his second on the team.
Second team foul against Kochi in the ball game. Second team foul against Stoughton in the second half. The free throw no good. The putback attempt from Lorquette no good. And Andrews goes to the, he'll go down to the ground hard. Not able to convert, but he'll go to the line for 2. Foul goes against Alex Kaufman. First foul against Kaufman, 3rd on the team.
Cameron Andrews, 2 shots.
First free throw from Andrews is good.
Andrew Burton returns for the Eagles, and Ruben Gonzalez returns for the Black Knights.
Dimitri Moises will take a seat for the Eagles, replaced by Andrew Burton. And Ruben Gonzalez will check into the game. 2 for 2 from the line. Andrews has 16 now. Stoughton down by 7. Layup attempt from Strong, no good. Kochi comes away with the rebound and finds Andrews. Andrews wants to do everything by himself, but finds Lee. Lee goes up from just inside the free throw line. It's good. 5-point ball game, 53-48. 2:30 left in the third. These teams were trading baskets back and forth. As Andrew Ferguson, head coach of Sharon, gets a warning for unsportsmanlike conduct. I guess football rules apply in basketball as well. Is not quite a technical, but he'll get a talking to. Stoughton back the other way. It's Justin Lee inside to Andrews. Andrews wants the turnaround jumper, pivots back the other way, no good. Strong comes down with the rebound. It'll be Sharon back the other way. Kaufman drives. Go with the left. Little miscommunication as Alex Kaufman did not get rewarded with that basket. On the other side, Gonzalez, three, no good. Max Tarlin comes away with the rebound, almost throws it away, but Fitzhenry picks it up, goes underneath. And Justin Lee will get called for the foul.
Foul on Justin Lee, that's his fourth personal foul.
It's Justin Lee's fourth, and Galvin will go back to his bench, look to get Lee out of the game here with the foul trouble. And Fitzhenry's first free throw attempt, no good.
David Bell, and Rue,
And Andrews will check out of the ball game alongside Justin Lee. Jean Rue and David Bell will check back in. Second free throw, no good. 0 for 2 from the line from Fitzhenry. And Stoughton will come back the other way. Gonzalez left by himself. Doesn't want the shot. Finds Bell down low. And Bell taking advantage while Lorquette's on the floor. Going to the paint. The strong post move. Bell's got 11 tonight. 55-50, 1:10 left in the third. Out to Tarlin. Finds Strong. Strong goes all the way to the basket. And another foul. David Bell will be called for the foul. That'll be his second. Fouls at 4 apiece here for Stoughton and Sharon. And Strong making a good pass to a cutting Tarlin. Ball rolls out, but it'll stay in the Eagles' possession. Shot clock reset, exactly 60 seconds left on the clock here. And Sanda comes away with the steal off the inbound. Little 2-on-1 here and finds Rue, or excuse me, that was Ruben Gonzalez. Not able to get the layup to go, and the ball go back to Sharon. And Lorquette, after the quick breather, will take the place of Max Tarlin. And Lorquette and Bell one-on-one. Lorquette slows up, wants the spin move. Good job by Bell to cut him off. And Kaufman driving. He'll go left and he'll get fouled. Again.
Foul on Ruben Gonzalez, his first, fifth on the team. Alex Kaufman at the line for the Eagles with 2 shots.
So looking for Stoughton, that foul gets called on Ruben Gonzalez. One of the few Black Knights not in foul trouble tonight. Kaufman's first free throw is good. He's got 3. Fitzhenry will take a seat, and Alec Filipkowski will check into the ball game. Kaufman 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 4. Stoughton down 57-50. Late stages of the third here. Foul will go against 25. Aaron Strong, his second. Fouls back at 5 apiece. Shot clock reset, but still a 2-second differential. And can't get much easier than that if you're David Bell. Just a lob pass inside from Kochi. 5-point ball game here. Shot clock turned off. And Rue quickly into foul trouble himself. He's got 3. 16 foul against Stoughton. Next foul, Sharon will be shooting free throws. And in the late stages of the third, not something you want to be happening when you're down by 5. Close ball game, the last thing you can do is give your opponent 3 shots at the line. As Lorquette will drive. A bit of a faint charge from Sanda there. As Lorquette gets a rebound. And quickly after the basket, Sharon will call a timeout, 59-52. Just 11.3 left on the clock in the third. It's Lorquette's 4th point of the second half here. He's got 17 to go along with it. In a bit of a different ball game here in Sharon as opposed to the last time these two teams faced. Again, that 91-65 victory in Stoughton. Both these teams playing for a little bit of a different cause here. Stoughton looking for the season sweep, and Sharon looking to just bolster their record. Both the teams sitting at the bottom of the Davenport division in the Hockomock League. Stoughton at 5-11, Sharon at 3-15. Both these teams well on their way to matching their season average. Stoughton at just under 60 points a ball game, allowing 68, and Sharon scoring just under that, 55 points a game and allowing 66. Not a recipe for success in the Davenport division when you're letting up almost 15 more points than you are scoring. Stoughton will inbound the ball. Andrews to Rue. Time winding down here. 5 seconds on the clock. Rue will drive, kick it out to Sanda.
Come on, Red.
Galvin not happy with the shot selection there. I mean, Sanda with the open three. You want to get an open shot, but when you're driving to the basket, Rue had the open layup, elected not to take it. Finds Sanda wide open, but Sanda couldn't get the three to go as we round out the third quarter here. 59-52, Sharon leading. On the floor for Stoughton to start the fourth quarter here, we've got Andrews, Sanda, Kochi, David Bell, and Greg Furman to round out the five. Stoughton filing themselves down by 7. Quick three from Bell in the corner, it's good. He's got 16 in this ball game. 3 away from his season high. Sharon back on the attack on offense. Ball almost stolen away from Bell. He'll match up against Lorquette. Lorquette all by himself at the free throw line. Shot's no good, tries to get his own rebound. You know, over the back, jump ball, same thing in high school basketball, so Sharon, possession arrow their way. They'll keep possession. Montero on the outside, driving. Kicks it out to Aiden Kane. Aiden Kane, good. He had 9 points in their last game against Stoughton. He's got 3 tonight, his first bucket of the game. As Kochi drives in. Lester High will get called for the blocking foul, and Josh Kochi will go over the line for 2. That's Lester's 3rd foul, 6 against Sharon.
Josh Kochi at the line, shooting 2.
Kochi getting a lot of appearances and a lot of minutes this season, but wouldn't show it on the stat sheet, only averaging 1.6 points a game, season high of 6. 0 for 2 from the line here. And Montero using that speed, going all the way to the bucket for 2. More of a pass first, shoot second point guard is Montero. As Andrews, no good from 3. A lot of air under that one. And Lester High will cross up Sanda. Sanda didn't know where he was going. Luckily for him, shot no good. Almost stolen away from Lorquette. But it's now David Bell up top. Driving. Doesn't like what he sees. Kicks it out to Furman. Bell from 3. Nothing on that one. And Sanda comes away with the rebound. And he's got 10 in this game now. Now Lorquette slowing things down. His team up by 7 here, 64-57, 6 minutes left. Lester guarded by Andrews, out to Lorquette. Lorquette, not much of a shooter, likes to do most of his work inside the paint. And that's where he goes, and that's where he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Blackman's foul is on David Bell, his 3rd. 17 foul.
7th foul against Stoughton, so Sharon now in the bonus. 3rd foul against David Bell. First free throw is good. He's got 18 now.
Justin Lee and John Rue return for the Black Knights.
And a mess of subs comes in for Stoughton as Justin Lee, Jean Rude check back into the game. Alongside Stevens Philemon. Aiden Kane, no good from three. Lee comes away with the rebound and luckily finds the hands of Cam Andrews. Coming back the other way, pushing off of Montero. Gets the ball to roll in. Montero complaining for the foul, nothing doing there. Back the other way is Montero. And Montero, while he was driving under the basket, tries to swing it to Moises in the corner. Ball hits off the hands of Sanda, but it must have hit Moises afterwards. As Rue goes to the hole, leaves Philemon by himself after Leicester High tried to help with the double team. Philemon's 5th points of the game. Montero in the corner for three, no good. Ball tipped out of the hand from Philemon and Aiden Kane finds it. Kane's 5th points of the game. Sharon up by 6. Andrews driving right. Can't get the ball to roll, but he'll go to the line for 2. And Montero pleading his case to the ref, not having his way with Andrews.
Eagles foul is on Javon Montero, his 2nd. 7th on the team.
Sharon's got to be careful the way they deal with the refs after Ferguson already got the warning. And you don't want to be giving Stoughton free shots at the line with any unnecessary technicals. First shot from Andrews, good. Andrews has 19 in this game, now has 20. And we've got a 4-point ball game here, 4:44 in the 4th. That's a lot of force. Moises looking to break that streak. No good from 3. Rue back the other way. Finds Sanda. 2-point ball game, 1-possession game here, 67-65. Sanda's got 12 now. Kaufman now. Finding Moises. Back to Kaufman. Little pick and roll action as Moises drives. Finds Aiden Kane in the corner for 3. Kane's got 8 now. And a defensive lapse from Sharon there as Lee finds himself all alone down low. And this sloppy foul to try to clean up the mess was Aiden Kane. That was his 3rd foul. Both teams in the bonus now, but Lee will go to the line for 1. Free throw attempt, no good. Alex Kaufman comes down with the rebound. Finds Fitzhenry, down low to Lorquette. Lorquette nowhere to go, Philemon on him, now Rue. Lorquette using that size to try to get position, but nothing doing. Out to Aiden Kane, 3 ball, no good. Lee wants the 3, nothing. Andrews will take the 3 instead, no good. Unfortunate bounce there as Lee was in position for the rebound, but over his head. And Ferguson will call timeout here. 3:16 left in the 4th, 70-67. Sharon leading. Coming out of the timeout, back on the floor for Stoughton, we've got Andrews, Sanda, Philemon, David Bell, and Jean Rue. As Lorquette will look to work inside. Out to Kane. Kane driving, no good. Ball batted out, finds Montero. Fresh shot clock here. Sharon will reset. As Kaufman goes for the 3, no good. And Lorquette gets the rebound. And Sharon will reset again. As Montero drives, finds Lorquette. Lorquette will go high off the glass. Two leading scorers on each side right now. No surprise, Cam Andrews and Malik Lorquette, both with 20. But it's Jean Roux contributing to the scoring as well. He's got 7. And we've got a 3-point ball game here, 72-69. Just over 2 minutes in the fourth.
Fouls on John Roux. His 4th personal foul. 8th on the team. Good on Montero at the line for the Eagles. 1 shot.
Foul will go against Jean Roux, his 4th, 8th against Stoughton. Montero will go to the line for 1. Montero's got 5 in this game. Stoughton's down by 6 now. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the game.
Eagles foul on Alex Kaufman, his 2nd.
Roux almost stopped in his tracks there, but able to find a cutting Andrews. He's not able to get the ball to go home. He'll go to the line. First free throw, no good from Andrews. Stoughton's gonna get back into this game late. Gotta make your free throws. Defensive stops on the other end. You just gotta make shots. Andrews gets the 2nd. Lou, the leading scorer here, 21 points now. He'll look to add to his season average. Shot attempt, no good from Kaufman. And Philemon comes down with the rebound. And Stoughton will be shooting now after that foul from Kaufman.
Kaufman is 3rd. That's the 10th team foul on the Eagles in the second half.
And it's the 10th foul against Sharon, so every foul from here on out, Stoughton will be shooting 2 free throws. First free throw is good from Philemon. Second free throw is good. He's got 7 in this game. Stoughton down by 3. Montero guarded by Andrews. Finds Fitzhenry. Fitzhenry goes to the basket. Good for 2. Fitzhenry's first points in the second half here. And another block and another questionable block from Lorquette. And 2 lucky fans get to meet their star point guard here for the Eagles. Thumbs up all around. Everybody appears to be okay. Five-point ball game here. 1:30 left in the fourth. As Roux drives, goes up. Bell comes down with the rebound, gets fouled, and 1. It was Stevens Philemon who was lost in the pile there, came down with the rebound. Philemon with 9 in the game now. Stoughton down 3. Free throw attempt, no good. Still a 3-point ball game here as Fitzhenry drives. Stolen away by Andrews. And Stoughton will look to possibly tie the game here as Roux goes to the bucket. No good. Tipping from Bell, no good. As Sharon able to get the timeout. It looked like Ferguson was going to try to steal that ball all to himself if he couldn't get the timeout. But with 1:08, Sharon still with the 3-point lead, 77-74. While I have a moment here, looking ahead at the remaining schedule for both these two teams, Stoughton, the rest of their games will be on the road while they visit Canton, and then a matchup against Lincoln Sudbury. Sharon, however, staying at home as they'll host Milford just a few days from now. Out of the timeout, 77-74, minute 8 remaining in the fourth. Stoughton, very aggressive on the press now. Ball looked like to bounce off the hands of High before it went out of bounds, but Sharon will keep possession. Ball will be inbounded to Kane. Back to Lester High. 1 minute left in the game here. A steal from Rue, but Lorquette's tracking him down. And maybe the intimidation from Lorquette maybe threw off Rue, not able to get the layup to go. And we might look back at that possession there as a missed opportunity to get Stoughton back in this game. Lester driving through most of the Stoughton defense, able to keep possession. It'll be Kaufman up at the top of the key, or Fitzhenry up the top of the key, 3, no good. And Lorquette aggressively and emphatically with the layup. And Bell up against him. And Lorquette came away with the block off of Bell, but had his foot on the line while he had the ball in his hand. Still 5-point ball game here, 79-74, just under 20 seconds remaining. Sanda in the corner, the 3, back iron, no good. Bodies on top of bodies as Lorquette will come away with the rebound. And that might be just about all she wrote here for Stoughton. Down 5 with 13 seconds left. And Lorquette will go to the line. And checking into the ball game for the first time, Jacob Levinson take the place of Jimmy Fitzhenry. First free throw, no good, and Stoughton's gonna have to score quick. Rue will go to the bucket, and very quickly after the shot was made, John Galvin calling a timeout here. Coming out of the timeout on the floor for Stoughton, we've got Philemon, Bell, Andrews, Rue, and Sanda. And for Sharon, we've got Fitzhenry, Kaufman, Lorquette, Lester High, and Aiden Kane all the way deep in the corner. Stoughton needed to foul, they do. Only 2 seconds off the clock there though. And Lester High will go to the line. He'll be shooting 2. Foul goes against Stevens Philemon, his 3rd. Both teams well into the double bonus as they'll be shooting 2 free throws from here on out. And a timeout from head coach John Galvin for Stoughton. Out of the timeout, Lester High will be shooting 2 free throws here. First free throw good, and just about ices it here for Sharon. Second free throw is good. Andrews will take the last shot. Shot's no good, looking to just pad the stats. And Sharon will avenge the loss at Stoughton with a win of their own here at home. 81-76, leading score for them. No surprise here, Malik Lorquette finishing with 22. And for Stoughton, Andrews just behind him with 21. Stoughton will drop to 5-12 on the season, while Sharon will gain their 4th win, going to 4-15. For Dan Snyder, you've been watching Stoughton High basketball on Stoughton Media Access. Thanks for watching.